Welcome, my friends. Today in my mobile gaming quest, where I look for the best new mobile games every single day to share with you fine folk, I have found something quite unique that I'm really excited to share. It's a game called Slash & Girl, and it's the first Endless Runner mobile game in over a year now that has impressed me so much that I almost felt that I had to do a video on it. I just had to share it with you guys. So today we'll talk about this frankly rather crazy mobile game, and I will dissect its core features, its monetization model, and the pros and cons of the gameplay experience. So I hope you guys are ready for that. We're gonna jump straight into the game now in the normal endless travel mode, and in this mode our character runs forward automatically and we swipe left, right, up and down to defeat all of the opponents coming up as we keep moving forward. Now, the best part of this game, to me at least, is the animations. It just really feels amazing to attack these enemies here, and the small speed up as we are just about to hit an enemy really feels great. It's probably difficult to see in a video, but if you guys played this game, you would see exactly what I'm talking about. And now, if you want to check out the game, you can find the download links for the game both on Android and on iOS in the description box down below this video. Another thing I really like about the game is the level design, which reminds me a lot of my favorite Endless Runner on mobile called Blades of Brim, which is sort of an Endless Runner RPG game. It's nice to see that we can wall jump, for example, in this game. We could also do that in Blades of Brim, like so. Let's see if we can pull off a wall jump successfully there. Now, I actually fell down here in attempting to do a proper wall jump, but hopefully you guys catch the idea. We have a lot more freedom with this type of level design, and I really like that. Now, we died here, but we did earn 50 gold and 6 of the diamonds, which is this game's premium currency. So, since we died so quickly, let's go for one more run here in the travel endless mode, and let's then address what all of these green orbs that we pick up actually do. You see, we pick them up and they add to a meter in the top left corner of the screen. Right now you can see that it's about, I would say about maybe 10% filled up. When that one fills all the way up, we enter a fever mode, and the fever mode just looks really crazy. Just you guys wait and see, we'll get into that very soon. And then at the end of the fever mode, we'll earn a chest that we can unlock after the level is over, and that will give us gold and sometimes also a new equipment piece. So fingers crossed that we will earn enough of these green orbs here to actually head into the fever mode, succeed at the fever mode, and get to that chest at the end of it. And look at this, we only need one more orb to activate the fever mode. Here we go. Trust me guys, this is gonna look crazy. Just wait and see. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm liking it. The gameplay feel is amazing. Look at this, the white background, the black enemies, and the slow-mo effects when we attack them. Oh man, there's just something about this game. It's not very coherent with other games I've played on mobile, but it's a fun experience, and it looks visually appealing, and you never really know what's gonna happen next, and I guess that's part of the appeal of this game, at least initially. Now, look at that. We got the chest there that we were looking for, and now then we teleported back to the level at exactly where we were just before, and now the bar is slowly filling up again so that we can head into another fever mode in just 170 more green orbs. Now, even though this game mode is endless, you guys might already have noticed that we're actually running from level to level. So the endless mode is split into stages, and after every stage, the opponent will get 1 more HP. So right now, these opponents have 3 HP. Now, fortunately, our weapon also deals 3 in attack, but you guys can probably also guess that that means in the next level, we will start having to deal damage twice to enemies before they die, and that will make it a whole lot more difficult to survive, because that means when we attack, they're simply bounced back a bit, and then we have to attack them again, and then more monsters will very quickly fill up the screen, and eventually we won't be able to survive anymore. So now we are in level 4. Creatures should have 4 HP now, and so now we should... Oh wait, we're actually dealing 4 damage with the weapon we've got now. That's perfect. Okay, so it dealt a bit more damage than I anticipated, but look at this. We skipped forward a bit, and now we're in level 5, and now the creatures have 5 HP, and now, as you can see, we have to start attacking them twice, and so there's a good chance that we'll end up dying soon. I think we're pretty close to beating our own record in this game. Now, we have another fever mode ready, but I'm really afraid of going into that because I'm afraid I'm gonna die in there, and for now, I just actually really want to see how far we can get in this level. We still have 2 HP. You guys can see that in the bottom right corner of the screen, but as you can also see, enemies are starting to pile up here, and it's becoming increasingly more difficult. We have 1 HP left, and there we died before we had time to head into the next fever mode. Now, once we get back in town, we might have an opportunity to upgrade the strength of our weapon or even unlock a new weapon, but for now, let's have a look at what we actually got from this chest that we earned at the end of the fever mode. Cross your fingers. We earned gold, okay? Only gold. That's a bit of a bummer. But let's see if we actually earned enough XP to level up. I think we did. We leveled up to level 9 now. And that means that maybe with a bit of luck from this chest now that we're about to open, or from this key, we're gonna unlock a new equipment piece. And there we go, we got the freestyle top. And we're even gonna unlock one more thing, it seems. This time it's the Night Runner gloves. And yet another item, okay. The Taekwondo hair. That's awesome. So, let's go have a look at our equipment over here in the equipment and weapon screen. First of all, I want to show you guys what it was we unlocked here. We got the freestyle jacket. That looks kind of cool. I think this is a perfect fit. Look at all of these equipment pieces, by the way, that we can unlock. Once we've unlocked everything from a set and we equip that full set, we actually get a high score multiplier. As you guys can see, for example, with the soldier here, we would get a 40% high score multiplier. So that's why I'm really hoping that we'll soon be able to unlock the last freestyle equipment piece, because then at least we're gonna get a 10% increase. Now look at this. These are all the different weapons, and oh my, there's so many weapons. Now, some of them we can't unlock just yet. We have to wait a bit. For example, for this one, we have to increase our max attack to 9 or higher. Now, what we can do instead, though, then, is we can actually increase the level of our existing weapon, which is the Witch Broom. So now that deals 1 more damage, which means in level 5, we would be able to still one-hit all the upcoming enemies. Now, the Witch Broom can at maximum be upgraded to deal 6 damage, but some of these weapons down here can be upgraded all the way to 9 in damage. So those are ultimately the ones, or even this one to 12 in damage, or 13, oh man. So those are of course the weapons we really ultimately want to try to unlock. I can really just appreciate though that there are so many different designs for these weapons. I mean, just look at some of these, like the clown stick, what do we have here, the cyborg. I love this one, the golden award. So this is an Oscar, right? An Oscar's award. Or for example, this one, a Mr. Banana, a banana for scale, I guess, or the fried egg. Anyway, these designs, really fun. This one I played with for a long time actually. The pliers, I don't know guys. To me, it's just really interesting that there's so many really fun weapons we can unlock, so that's something I really appreciate. So, with this new upgraded weapon, let's now go have a look at one of the events going on right now. These events typically allow us to earn some sort of free new equipment piece, or a lot of gold, or some sort of other valuable thing like some premium currency, for example. So, let's see how far we can actually get in this event, hopefully to the very top of the event board, or the high score board, even though, you know, I don't know if our weapon is strong enough for that just yet. Ultimately, though, I guess it more so comes down to how good we are at playing the game than the weapon we have. But of course, if we have a weapon that deals 6 damage instead of, say, 1 or 2 damage, it does become a whole lot easier with these events. Now, as for the monetization of Slash & Girl, we can buy a $3 in-app purchase to remove the need to watch advertisements to get free coins 3 times per day. We can also buy another in-app purchase for about $5 to remove the need to watch advertisements to revive in the game, so you get 1 free revive essentially. And then we can buy gold, or we can buy premium currency directly, of course, or some of the different packages that unlocks new equipment pieces immediately, as well as gives a permanent income boost or a high score booster. Now, this monetization system means that you will definitely have an easier time if you pay a bit of money in this game, but it doesn't make the game unplayable or unenjoyable as a free player. A bit like how Subway Surfers is still enjoyable even though they have in-app purchases. Another interesting aspect of this monetization system is that even if we wanted to, we actually wouldn't be able to unlock all equipment pieces from the get-go, because they often require us to progress a bit further into the game before we can unlock them. So honestly, I don't mind this monetization system that much. I'm quite happy as a free-to-play player in this game. I've not yet experienced any forced advertisements, so I'm also really happy about that. But where does that leave us then with Slash & Girl? I like the art style and the animations, and the overall gameplay feel is really well executed in this game. The name of the game initially discouraged me quite a bit actually, but it positively surprised me once I got into the game. So if you've been looking for a fun, new, casual, endless game with a bit of an RPG gameplay feel to it, this, I feel, is a really solid one that I think and hope that many of you will enjoy playing if you decide to check it out for yourselves. But let me know if you think I'm wrong though, and let's discuss that below this video in the comment section. And then for now, I will move on to the mobile gaming news of the day, which is that the Final Fantasy tactical RPG War of the Visions is now available for pre-registration on Google Play, and according to PocketGamer.com, the game will launch already this spring, so that means within the next few months basically. And since this is such a big title, I'm pretty sure it releases at the same time on both Android and on iOS, even though this pre-registration campaign only goes on over on Google Play at the moment. But that was all for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you'll leave a like if you did, and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already, because then, till next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.